For the first time ever, student employees on campus are being told they have to average less than 30 hours a week, and this is all because of Obamacare. Director of Student Employment Services Dawn Chong says the government failed to consider student employment when writing the legislation.
This is an unintended consequence of the act. Students just happen to fall into a group that nobody thought of when they were doing this.
Chong says they'll have to hire more people to fill those cut hours, but this effect will mainly be felt during breaks and summers. That's because students rarely have time to work 30 hours. Mitch Miller is the coordinator of tech services for the College of Education and Human Development. He says he experienced the effects of Obamacare when staffing labs during the summer.
While we had to limit hours to comply with the Affordable Health Care Act, it worked out just fine with the availability of the students that we had.
The new BGSU 30-hour rule was announced in the spring and was implemented in the first payment period of the summer. Students and employers seem to be accepting of the new legislation, and Chong says this is because they've had time to adjust.
It's been out there for a while, and student employment made the choice to inform students, give them a lot of leeway before it actually took place in the summer.
Universal health care is unprecedented in the United States and still has some kinks to work out.
There's still a lot of unknowns for us in regards to the act. I think there's also still a lot of unknowns even with regard to the government.
The American Council on Education sent a letter to the government to exempt student employees from this act. Other colleges and businesses are affected by the legislation as well.
Because it's not just a BGSU rule, it's a national thing. So it isn't some exception that student employees on our campus are having to deal with. It's with everybody.
Chong encourages students to call their local representatives to see what they are doing to help student employees at universities. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Hannah Hilliard.